Shalom, come to the name of Yahweh, Hashem, Hashem, Makakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, a great move to adorn with truth and salute to the Arkham that continues to push the word in truth and in sincerity. In fact, let me take there you go. Right, man, and this is just a quick hit video. Now, let me read this to you, right? Because I'd mentioned this. You got guys that want to nitpick at anything and, get at what you say, but, wickedness, as I always say this, wickedness goes back to stupidity. The Lord don't give law, statutes, and commandments for the fun of it. There's actually sense behind it, but wickedness there's no wisdom to wickedness. It's ultimately all foolishness. Okay, let's just want to hit one quick point here, right? Because apparently, saying we were back there, kind of assigns yourself over to those who are dead or won't make it. But if you say you're, under Joshua and Caleb, then that represents those who made it. The kind of bullshit is that, man? The fucking bullshit. Let me read this. Numbers 32 and 12, and it says, actually, verse 11, surely none of the men that came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and up shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, because thou hast not wholly followed me, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, and Joshua the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord. Okay, and you got guys in their head that just from the way they're speaking, they really think that the only two men that entered into Canaan was Joshua and Caleb. No, it's not. Okay? Right, thousands, damn millions entered into Canaan, man. Alright? It clearly says, surely none of the men that went up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward. So all the men that left that were 20, how old would they have been if they were to enter the promised land? They would have been either 60 or 61. Because how long were we circling in the wilderness? 40 years. So if they were 20, then plus the 40 years, they would have been 60 or 61 upon entering Canaan. But all those from 20 didn't make it. So guess what? If you were 19, how old would you be? 58 or 59. So all the men that entered into Canaan were around 50. Well, they could be much younger than that. They could be from 37 to 59. Because 20 and up, you got to count the 20 years, 0 to 20. So all the men that entered would have been between the ages of around 37 to 59. Okay? Not only Joshua and Caleb, they would have been around 37 to 59. But once again, guys want to nitpick at things you say and try to find loopholes. Talk about the Pharisees. That's what the wicked ones did to Yahweh. Try and find loopholes in what you said to make it seem like you're going off. Joshua and Caleb's not the only men that entered the promised land. They're the only ones that were above 20 that were in Egypt and made it. The rest of them were who? The children and grandchildren of those who were above 20. Which would have been 60. Or probably were. But didn't obviously make it. So anyways, with that, I'm out. Shalom.